hi, good day. I won't say good morning or afternoon. Welcome to another Take 10, and welcome Yolanda from Situ. Thanks for doing this, Yolanda. Uh, Take 10, it's a short podcast that we're doing on in the sector, service departments and global mobility. And it's an introduction. It's a to go behind the profile, really, to see a little bit more about the person and the company in a very short space of time. I say short space of time, so I'm not going to take any more time. Yolanda, this is the part where we interrogate you. I'm afraid we do the either or questions to find out a little bit more about you.
Amazing.
So, oh, actually, no, we do the, sorry, we've done, you tell us who you are, what your company is, and what have you.
Lovely. Thank you so much for having me, Richard. So my name is Yolanda Blomjous. I work for Situ. I'm actually your typical expat baby as well. So I've moved 28 times in 40 years across five countries. Started in the temporary housing industry about 14 years ago. So worked for Oakwood, Yays, Homelike, and I'm now at Situ. So again, in London, Amsterdam, Cologne, and now I'm back in the Netherlands. So yeah, absolutely loving the industry.
Gosh, that's some experience, knowledge, pedigree. That's really fantastic. In fact, well, let's start with something along those lines in that case, because talking, you are almost relocation personified as it happens. So, in those terms, wherever I lay my hat's my home, or home is where the heart is. What would you go for there? It seems like you're quite you move around a lot, but
Home is where the heart is. Do you know, it's funny because a lot of people ask me that. I've actually spent most of my life in the UK, which is why I sound so British. I am actually Dutch, born in the Netherlands. My mother's Swedish, so half Dutch, half Swedish. And I have to say it's a difficult one because even though I'm Dutch, I do have a real soft spot for the UK. Grew up in my teenage years there as well, went to university, University of Surrey. So I had a big part of my life there. So even though I'm living here, you know, I do love it here, but the UK has my heart.
that's interesting because the other one something because I do know a little bit about the Dutch and the Swedish aspect. So and people say formative years and what have you. If I were to simplify and say Dutch or Swedish, but I'm suppose I've got to say or British now. Where would you say what culture do you relate to most of all, or is it a mix? Is it a total mixture?
It's actually a mixture of everything, to be honest with you. I think every country has its quirks, you know, the type of personality and things like that. So, you know, being Dutch, I am really proud of my heritage as well. Obviously, the Dutch are known for their Dutch directors as well, but very kind, open people. And the Swedes, they are very hospitable as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, and the people are very kind, blonde, blue eyes. So I do have that from them. And the UK, I love the British politeness as well, and the way, you know, the Brits are. So that's why I have a soft spot. So yeah, a little bit of everything, to be honest with you.
That's a funny one, actually, and I mean, I suppose that with my Polish surname, if I forget that for a minute and concentrate on the Britishness, I suppose I should say sorry for every time I ask a question here. I'm sorry,
Exactly. And
Yolanda,
the
but can I ask
queuing.
another? Yeah.
The Brits are the best at queuing.
So, I know that you're a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I would put it that way. Anyway, um, sea diver or skydiver?
Diving. I'm actually a rescue diving. So I'm a rescue diver. I passed it last November in Hurghada. So yes, I love it, and I do love a bit of adrenaline for sure.
So I mean, the diving is that to view then the sea life and what have you, or
It has obviously the sea life as well. I mean, I've seen some 2 meter turtles, you know, dolphins coming up to you, the most beautiful coral and everything. But I think where I have such a busy lifestyle, obviously with work, etc., also personal lifestyle, big traveler, and obviously for me, it's also a place where I really where my mind comes to rest. It's like you jump into the water and you go down and it's complete peace. So it's actually a little bit of both, and that's why I decided to also progress, you know, and do my rescue diving. So that, you know, it is quite funny because most people say, "Oh, I feel safe now, you know, diving with you because you're a rescue diver." So, but it has something really, really magical. So I would always say to people, just try it. You know, even if you just do the introductory dive, it's absolutely amazing. It's a different world.
Really, yeah. I'm rather embarrassed to admit this one, but when we got married, and then we were in Antigua, and my wife decided to go diving. I didn't. I was too scared. But then, as it happened, there were a lot of jellyfish started floating around, so I was right in the end, and I was the only one that was watching it from the boat. Well, I wasn't. There were some other people still on the boat, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to admit that one.
Oh, not
Not
at
much
all.
of
You can always snorkel, I say. Snorkel, you know, you get, you can see as well. So
You're very kind. Uh, right, messy desk or clean desk? What's the
clean, clean. I am super tidy and super organized. So I always say if it's clean around you and tidy, it's clean mind as well and tidy mind. So yeah, absolutely.
interesting clean desk? There you go.
Yeah.
I would like to keep clean. I'm looking around me now. I would like to adhere to that one. I can't. I never can. It's chaos around here. But yeah. Big party or small gathering?
Small gatherings. So I am definitely an extrovert, as most people know me. I love social gatherings, but I have noticed as I get older, I'm looking more so for peace and the quietness. And you know, your circle of friends go from really large to a lot smaller, and obviously family time becomes way more important as well, you know, and you really sort of realize the important people in your life. So don't get me wrong, I do enjoy, you know, a party here and there, but I'm definitely someone who's more quality time with quality people.
100%, and that is exactly how I feel as well. I mean, I know I'm that much older anyway, but it's exactly how I feel. That despite the networking events which I enjoy and what have you, it is that those quieter gatherings are ones where you can engage and what have you. Yeah, so totally agree.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Now I mustn't take up too much of your time here. So we'll stop the questions. Would love to hear a little bit more about Situ for the people who don't know Situ, but I'm sure that everyone does. But over to you to talk a bit about Situ.
Lovely. Well, thanks so much, Richard. Love the questions, by the way. So, Situ, we are a temporary housing provider. So, we have global coverage as well. We have properties across 145 countries in all continents. Super exciting being part of Situ for 4.5 years. So, I've seen it double in size as well. We've got over 100 people that are working for Situ. You know, we have the local market knowledge as well, remote workers in different countries, but obviously HQ being in the beautiful Exeter in Devon, but we do also have an office in London, and just an absolute phenomenal team. So we work with RMCs, TMCs, you know, corporate clients direct as well, a real mixture of clients. So yeah, if you require temporary housing, then definitely one-stop shop with Situ, and we'd be happy to assist.
Thank you for that, Yolanda. Yeah, there are a couple of things there, really. Number one, with your London office, I have seen pictures with the Peroni on tap, and I'm still waiting for my invitation to that. I'm still waiting. So,
Richard,
um,
you are always welcome. So let me know and we'll get that organised. The team will definitely be happy to welcome you anytime.
oh, cheers to that one. And question one question. Markets. So corporate, I know Situ is in the corporate, contractor, insurance markets as well. You quite broad. Is that the
We
case?
are very broad. Yes, we literally do everything.
Mm,
Pretty much all of our clients, are different, have different requirements, different specifications, different locations, etc. So that's why it's so important to give that personal, experience as well to our clients and really understanding what they require, whereby the market knowledge comes in as well, for the clients. So yeah, we do have a really wide variety of clients.
clients, and then also the accommodation on your listings, I guess, because like not
Yes,
just city
absolutely.
centre apartments, but like houses throughout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remote residential apart hotels. And, we couldn't do this without our partners. So always say our clients are just as important as our partners. So I've been incredibly fortunate to have had the opportunity over the last 14 years to travel the world, to go and see the properties. So yeah, we're very grateful to both our partners and our clients.
Fantastic. Oh, okay. No, very interesting. Well, thank you very much for all of that, Yolanda. It's been really nice to see you again.
Lovely to
Um,
see you.
Looking forward very much to that invitation and a nice cool Peroni. I'm not, nah.
Absolutely. We'll organise that offline for sure. Don't worry.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks very much for joining us, Yolanda, and
Thank
take care.
you. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.